All right, well, we're getting ready to start off day 2. Just got back from cleaning off the Jeep so we could make sure everything was still intact from yesterday. Looks like it's going to be another nice day. And today we're going to start the trails right in there. So, not a bad commute. Let's go. So today we are planning on doing the Badge of Honor Trail 26. I was playing around with Onyx last night because I have no idea how to use it because I've never really given it a chance. So I went through and plotted
So what do you think mossy oak tastes like?
I went through and plotted a trail to it. So Nino did the same thing after I told him that we could. Mossy Oak is an outdoor apparel company.
No, I know what mossy oak is. I'm wearing their socks today. I'm just wondering what you think the chips taste like.
Hopefully not mossy oak.
I'm thinking a combination of dirt and decomposing leaves.
And possibly bear feces.
Yep, I forgot about the bear feces. Yep.
So as I was saying,
I believe they call that bear scat.
that sounds too fancy. So I learned how to basically plot a route, which I'm sure most of you are like, yeah, it's easy, you idiot. Well, again, I don't do this very often.
Oh, cool. There's all kinds of trails right here.
So I just went ahead and started playing around with it, and I was like, wow, that's really easy. So here we are. Long story short, or long story long, either way, we're on the trail.
I'm going to pull over for 1 second.
So this morning we're seeing how far we can go. Just
Hey, if I speed up a little bit, I'm not trying to do that on purpose. It's just so I don't stall out.
Oh, that's fine. My ass end's already getting squirrely, so I'm probably gonna put it in 4 high after this hill. We've been trying to see how far we can go in 2 high today, and we're doing some hill climbs on some kind of loose dirt, and it's fine, but I'll probably go into 4 high here in a little bit. It's just fun to mess around and see what your capabilities are instead of always just going right into 4 low. Yesterday we were in 4 high almost the entire day, and it did just fine. Obviously when we got to the more technical stuff we would put it in 4 low, but
Now's probably a good time to go to 4 high.
yeah, it's getting a little bit steep. All right, I'm ready.
Roger that.
Sorry for the coughing. Still have something lingering from weeks ago. My wife has told me many times because I'm convinced I'm just dying, and she said I'm not, so I guess I'm not. So must be something else. Probably not showing up on camera, but just off the passenger side is a really big drop off, so we're kind of skirting up the side of this mountain. So that's pretty neat. Really wish I would have realized I could do this or how to do this off-road mapping before. I knew you could do it, I just never took the time to learn how. This is really cool. It's like literally off-road GPS, which again, I know everybody's like, no shit, but You don't know what you don't know until you know it, as Scott Brown from SFJ would say. Lots of washouts from rain, but luckily the trails are pretty dry. There's puddles here and there, but for the most part, they're dry. I think we had to drive about 150 feet from our cabin this morning to get on.
I'm going to full low.
All right. All right. So yeah,
Give me 1 sec.
no problem. So yeah, it was about 150 feet and we were on the trail. Now we're waiting for some side-by-sides to get up the hill a ways before we start climbing. So now we ascend. Wow, this kind of doesn't mess around. You just get right into it. I tell you what trail around, but I have no idea.
It is absolutely beautiful out today.
Yep. What trail are we on? Do you know?
No, I don't. I can look after we get up this hill.
All right, cool. I'm zoomed out too far to where I can't tell, and I really don't feel like zooming in while I'm doing this climb. Because I finally figured out how to zoom out, so now I can actually see more than 10 feet in front of us.
Roger that.
Yeah. This is quite the climb, and now we have the drop off on the driver's side. Wow, that's like a real drop off there. Well, it's definitely gets you right into the action compared to yesterday, where we drove on gravel roads pretty much for 2.5 hours. Not the case today. Well, it's definitely a good trail to see if you tied all your gear down properly in the Jeep. I don't hear anything rattling, so other than my molars. Jeez.
Log Trail 22.
All right, thanks. So yeah, Trail 22. We're on our way out to 26. The Badge of Honor trail that we still have left to, or Nino's already got the badge, but I don't. So we're gonna go hit that today. I tell you, if you were in a stock Jeep, very good chance you'd be scraping some frame on some of these up and overs that are out here. I'm surprised I'm not, because of long wheelbase, but pretty crazy. bit of smoother road here. But these little up and overs here, I mean, they are like 3, almost 4 feet high. It's really, I think if my Gladiator was stock, I would definitely be scraping them. Oh, free pinstriping. Get them while they're free. Well, if I wasn't awake before we started, I sure am now.
They maintain this trail. That's why there's all these rocks, these smaller rocks, so that it doesn't get all rutted out.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, the sides that we're driving through right now, they go up over the top of my roof. Keep in mind, we have a 5-inch lift on 37, so yeah. Ah! That sounded like a tie rod again. Damn it. Nice little rocky section again.
Looking good, buddy, like a pro.
Thank you. Well, lesson learned for this morning. Get your head out of your ass. Pay more attention to the trail than what you're trying to say on a video. And then you won't smash the crap out of your skid plates. Doing some more hill climbing. Got about a 14-degree pitch on us. Not bad. Keeps you in the back of your seat pretty good. 16 there. Tell when we're doing some climbing because you can hear Nino's exhaust when he's in that low gear. Because I know it doesn't really show it on the camera. It looks like we're just driving down a flat road, but I assure you we're not. Was this G5 now?
Correct.
Want to go back into? I'm gonna go back into high. Give me a second. Nino doesn't really have to come out of it. He has that Mojave, so he said he can do up to 50 in full low. I have a Sport S, so not a so much. Keep out. That's an odd name for a trail, don't you think?
Yes, it is. We'll hit that one on the way back.
All right, you go first, and if I don't hear any gunshots, I'll follow you.
Roger. Look at that view.
Telling you, if you can make it here, it's worth the trip just for the view, if nothing else. We're up, between 2,000 and 3,000 feet right now, so Just beautiful day. Time for Trail 26, Badge of Honor Trail. A little tight with some high walls coming into it, but after this initial turn, it's not so bad. And as we learned yesterday, if Nino says don't follow me, don't follow him. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, make sure you go back and watch Windrock Day 1, because you'll understand it. Alright, well, we got the entrance part. She's steep. Oh, there's the trail. Okay. Like a nosedive. There we go.
Looking good. What a beautiful autumn day.
Yeah, I like watching the leaves fall, especially when I don't have to rake them up.
That's what I'll be doing Saturday. Well, mowing them up.
Little Jeep limbo on the trail.
Tire wash station.
Gotta keep them clean. Never been out here before, but it's October 22nd, 2025 right now, and this weather is amazing. It's gonna be a high of 62 today. Nice crisp air, just beautiful. The whole week's gonna be like this. Yesterday was nice. Tomorrow's supposed to be just as nice, so I feel very fortunate to come out here and have this kind of weather. When I went off-roading to Roush Creek back in August, again, if you haven't seen those videos, go back and see. It wasn't real hot temperature-wise, but the humidity was ridiculous. And you're just sitting there in your own sweat and just uncomfortable, and this is really nice.
Here's the stream bed.
Big rocks. Sure, you always put your tires on the big rocks. Something I know to do, and this morning I did not do because I was not paying attention. Needless to say, after that, I was all ears. Woo-wee! She tight. Go to the right so Nino doesn't give me any shit for taking the easy line. And I'm pretty sure Nino's watching this now saying you're damn right. Nice and easy. Put the big tires on the big rocks and use your brakes.
Choose either line.
He's setting me up. I will follow his line until I am no longer comfortable following his line.
Look at you go.
See what I tell you. Yeah, well, there's some ring rash there. Tried to put the tire on the rock and I missed. And I'm definitely not a YouTuber that's going to delete out all the dumb crap I do, because that's just not how I am. You'll see how the good things I do, and then the more robust and impressive the dumb things I do, like that, where I just smacked my skid plate because I didn't slow down enough. Ay, ay, ay. That's okay. It's all part of the experience. Try to go slow, but when they slide off, there's only so much you can do. That gravity, yeah, she's a bit of a bitch. She's like, oh, you think you're, oh, watch this. Yeah.
You're doing great.
Thank you. Just hold up a little bit. I'm getting behind. I don't want to miss your lines.
Roger that.
I hear those tires sliding off of rocks. Yeah. It's all right. There we go.
Hey, can you do me a favor? Back up and do that again. I want to video you.
Okay.
Take it, that's a no. I'll next time we come to something, I'll get some video of you.
You really didn't expect me to climb back up that, did you? I can see.
Reverse is, no, I did not. But reverse is not bad. Do you think we're doing this coming back?
There's There's people behind us. I see them coming up. Yeah, I was looking back in the mirror off those rocks we just slid down. You could see my tire skid marks as I was sliding down the rocks. Oh, side by sides, of course. Oh well, they can wait. We move for them every time. Not a whole lot of options here.
We'll pull over up here. Let them through. Let me know if they get on your ass. I don't think they will.
And if they do, I don't care. What are they going to do? Push me out of the way? Have a spot up here we can get over to let them go through. Yeah, they get all fussy when they're stuck behind you, but when they're ahead of you and they can't make it over rocks, they take their sweet ass time getting over them. They don't care. That's why I don't worry too much about it.
Nah, they can't go any faster than we can down this. Taking all the challenging lines.
Well, you know, I got this guy who will give me some crap if I don't, so I figured I'd do it until I didn't feel comfortable anymore.
I would never, ever, 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 ever give you.
Okay.
You know that.
Okay. I'm gonna move over for this guy.
Alright.
Just go until you can't and I'll catch up to you. There's 3 of them.
Well, good enough just watching you go.
I didn't want you to wait on me.
No, you're doing great, man. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I can pull over and then I can help you get through some stuff.
I'll let you know if I need help. You do you. Just don't break anything unless I'm there to record it. Damn, these skids are getting a workout today. Good Lord. I know that's what skids are for, but damn. Really let you know if your dentist does a good job if you have any molars filled. Woo. Get some outside the Jeep footage of Natasha on the trail. That'll be cool. Ooh. Yep, that sounded like some new skids right there. Possibly my differential. Thank you. Sounds like my new metal cloak skid got some work out. Sounds like my new metal cloak skid got some work out.
Yeah.
That first driver,
Yeah.
I waited around. He's like, "Oh, you didn't have to move. I was enjoying watching you go through the trail." I'm like, "I don't want you waiting on me, dude. Just go." Okay, we're going to continue on now. Kind of went back and looked at that last obstacle that I'm pretty sure I dragged my differential on to see how I could have done it better. Trying to learn as much as I can since this will be the last time I off-road for I don't know when. So every day's a lesson.
Easy peasy. It's really dry this time. Last time, it was literally like a stream running through here, which made it interesting.
Oh, I bet it did. So I'm in my automatic in first gear in 4 low. And I'm not really having to hit brakes a lot. Some Jeeps behind us. Yesterday we didn't see hardly any.
And
I'm informing you. Calm down.
I'm calm, I promise, I'm calm.
You don't have a calm.
Sure I do. I've been very benign this morning. I haven't done anything remotely sketchy.
There was hardly anybody yesterday, but now, maybe because it's at the Badge of Honor Trail and it's close, there's a lot of people trying to get it knocked out. But anyway, as I was saying, a lot of these challenging sections, I just find that putting it down in first gear and just crawling through. Now keep in mind I don't have a Rubicon transfer case. I have the Sport S transfer case, so it's not as low, but it still does a good job.
Because I can.
I think I'm gonna get some Ritalin and put it in his coffee tomorrow. And a horse tranquilizer. It'll be a nice little cocktail. We'll call it the Nino Cafe Especial. So far, this trail, in my opinion, is easier than the trails we took to get here. But that's just me.
You want to take a 5-minute breather?
Sure. All right, we'll be back. All right, break time is over. Continuing on 26. So I'm recording this video start to finish for the whole trail, so it's not just segments of it. I'm going to do our whole way through. So if there's boring spots, I'm sorry, but I'm also doing this for me when I want to go back later on and watch it, if I want to try to remember something, or just watch it. A little sloppy through here. No problem there. Curled right through it. First time off-road with my new Toyos. Working out good. That's a big rock in the middle of the mud hole. Let's see if we can avoid that. Yeah, buddy. Fortunately, most of these bottoms are pretty firm, so you don't really have to worry about
A
flying.
little muddy here.
You don't really have to worry about flying through because it gets stuck. Just a bit.
Onyx has no idea where we're at right now.
Yeah, mine's floating around somewhere in the mountains. No signal at all.
Nah.
It's one thing about if you're going to be out here, there's a lot of places where there's no cell phone reception. So we're not really too worried about using the offline maps, but we do have them. We used them a couple times yesterday. But since we're on pretty much a one-way trail right now, we're not too worried about going the wrong way because there's nowhere else to go. But once we get to the end, if we need to, we'll just turn the offline maps, or Nino has a paper map and we'll just figure it out from there. But just to let you know, cell phone reception is spotty at best. So 26 compared to 51, which we ran yesterday. Again, if you didn't see that video, go check it out. This is way easier. 51 wasn't really difficult. It just had a couple challenging spots, but it, you know, again, I feel that this one's pretty easy.
Memory serves, at the end of this trail, there's a little picnic area, I think. Off to the left, maybe?
Yeah, there's a picnic area. I only know because I watched about 853 videos of this trail before we came out here.
You should have led. You know it better than I do.
Yeah, because nothing but good things happen when I'm in the front.
Nothing bad really happens when you're in the front.
That's why I'm not in the front.
Oh, you need content.
No, I need to not get lost.
Oh, I got you.
I have a hard enough time not smashing things on my Jeep when I am paying attention.
I got you.
I want to say there's on one end of these was steps going out, and it must be this end because we haven't run over any of them yet.
Yeah, maybe. I don't remember, to tell you the truth.
I think it's up here on the left, maybe. I see some kind of wood structures.
Yep, that's a picnic area. Stupid lanyards. Oh, I'm gonna go left.
He wants to go drive through the creek bed. Rock solid picnic area. There you go.
Well, my friend, you completed your second badge of honor trail at Windrock Park, Tennessee.
Yeehaw. Not too shabby. So that's Trail 26.
That was a fun part of this trail, going through that. You had to carry like a ton of speed to get through it.
Now we're on Trail 27. And as you can hear, Nino's sad because they changed the trail to where you can't go through whatever way you used to be able to go through, so I'm sure there's a reason they changed it. I don't know, but you could tell this is a new section because these trees seem pretty freshly fallen or cut down, so I'm sure there's a reason they did it. So we're on 27, just coming off of 26 by the picnic area. This reminds me of Red Rock last year when we went out there just after that hurricane went through.
Yeah, I was looking forward to that.
Sorry.
Yeah, would it take me out right here where they have all the trees cut across it?
What was it, like a mud hole?
It wasn't very green trail-ish.
Okay.
But it was fun. There's no rocks. It was just, you had to carry speed to get through it.
Maybe they had some issues with people braking or something in there. There has to be some reason that they switched it.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, because you used to have to billy goat up here. It wasn't very hard or technical. It was just fun.
Oh, I gotcha. I just thought of something funny because I'm trying to think of a way to properly compare our off-roading mentalities. So I came up with, I'm more yacht rock while you're turbo.
Well said, I guess.
It's not a bad thing, it's just the truth.
True. Yeah, you're getting a little more away from yacht rock. You're picking the harder lines, and no one's forcing you.
Yeah, I'm working my way up to the bridge, maybe some 60s on 6. Well, we're getting there.
Definitely getting there, my friend. And this is where that old trail came into this one. From up there.
Oh, okay, I see it. I kind of like this, though. This is a nice little winding scenic route.
Yeah, it was just... it was more like this coming out.
Maybe the other one got eroded or something.
Yeah, maybe it did.
So again, we're on trail 27, making our way back. I don't know what to say back because I don't know where the hell we're going, but going southeast. We're leaving 26 and carrying on with the rest of the day. It's about 1 in the afternoon. So we got that one done pretty early in the day.
Let me get this out of your way.
Ouch. I'm gonna see if I can sidestep that a little bit. I don't want Natasha to get mad at me. Yeah. We did that.
Yeah, it's really beautiful in here.
Did that a little bit more subtle. So 27 is a green trail according to Onyx, and I dig it. It's not super easy, and it's challenging enough to where you definitely don't get bored. And the scenery is amazing, especially this time of year. This is a fun trail so far. I'm digging it. That's why I'm recording so much of it. Oh, that's a nice climb there.
Hey, it looks like you're coming up on a little bit passenger. It's not bad at all.
Okay. I see it. Nice little dip down. Oh yeah. Definitely a lot worse looking than what it felt like. We got 17 degrees of roll and 10 degrees, 11 degrees of pitch. Cool. Getting flexy with it today. Oh, there's some nice little rock steps there. Nino's tracks. I should be able to do the same thing he did.
Awesome line.
I followed your tire tracks.
Come on, I was giving you credit.
Well, I was giving you credit. I like the hills where you got.
Turned into a nice little trail.
I like the hills where you have to use your grab bar so you can pull yourself up if the seatbelt lets you, so you can see the damn trail. Yeah, this is a good one. It's actually more fun than 26 was. To the right, when you come up out of there, is G27. We're going to continue on the regular 27. All right, now we're on Trail 87. See what this trail has to offer. See if I can do this without lockers. Nice and muddy and rutted thanks to that idiot that went before we did. Man, I love these Toyos. They do so good in the mud. I was scraping skids the whole way up and they just pulled me right up through. No lockers needed. I wanted to get a little bit more speed coming up through that, but I would have plowed my bumper into the hill. I just can't get over how beautiful the scenery is out here. That was a drop off. There we go. Bumper scrapage. It's like driving into the crotch of a V. I don't even know if that's a thing, but it sounded good. Going in deep, y'all.
Solid, Mom.
Oh, yeah. That it is. Oh, wow. All right, now we are turning onto Trail 35. Looks like we got a little bit of a hill climb coming up here.
Yeah, this is a little interesting.
Oh, I got a little rock garden at the top of the hill. All right, let's see what Nino does. Nice little rock garden up here, for lack of it's almost like steps, I guess you could say, with a lot of loose rocks sitting on top of it. So I'm trying to crawl as best I can to avoid wheel slippage. She's walking right up though.
I now christen the billy goat.
Bah. Still on trail G35. It's not marked on Onyx, so in case you're looking on your Onyx app, well, put it this way, as I'm looking at it, it's not on there. So it is a cool trail though so far. Looks like we're circling back to the route that we came up this morning because my planned route, I highlighted it in pink so it would like jump off the screen, and we're almost back to it now. Kind of did a big circle. Crap.
It's a cool little climb.
here. Yep. For the entrance.
Yeah, that was a way better loop than what I had planned.
Yeah, it worked out good. Yeah, we ended up back where we started 26 in that same spot. So that was a nice little loop. Well, we already did this section, so I'll come back when we get to a part we haven't done yet. Nice big step there. Nice and easy crawl. Looks like we're heading up to G6 and we'll be going wherever once we get to that. Oh, and one more thing. If you're up here and you're interested in FM radio, I found 103.5 is an awesome classic rock channel, and their DJs are pretty funny. So 103.5 FM if anybody's interested. We are now entering G6. So let's see what we can get into here. Okay, so Nino was telling me that this Trail 82, it's a blue trail, has some good scenic views, some good photo opportunities, so we're going to go check that out. So that's what we're heading over here for. Okay, now we're heading into Trail 83. Oh, I know why, because Onyx shows this runs to Trail 82, and 83 wasn't numbered on what I'm looking. I don't freaking know. That's why I'm not leading. Onyx says one thing, trail markers say another thing. It's chaos out here, I tell you. Lots of mountains. Another pretty decent sized step here. Nice and easy.
Not even a tink.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing when I don't have my head up my ass.
You're getting skills, my friend. You're getting skills.
Very cool trail so far. Stop me if you heard this before. We're climbing again.
We have arrived.
Wow, that's kind of cool. I bet you want to go to the right there, don't you?
Yeah, I wanted to do that last time. We didn't, but now they closed it.
Check that out. That must have been what he was talking about. So that was definitely a cool stop. And here we go. Time to climb some stairs. So that water puddle we went through earlier that I said was pretty deep, well, Nino said it was pretty deep and I agreed. I was just out in front looking and the water line was all the way up to the bottom of the headlight buckets. So yeah, I'd say that was pretty significantly deep. Definitely kind of neat with the rock face over here. A little off camber. I don't like that because my fenders don't stick out past my tire, or my fenders are pretty much the same width as my tires, so I don't want them getting ripped off, but made it through that one. Nice scenery, isn't it? Now we are on that section that was called brake check, and I can see why. We're going down. Now we are on Trail 5. Big step. Little scuffage on something, but we made it.
Like a rock star.
Back on 22 again, heading back to the cabin. This is what we came up this morning, so now we get to do it going down. Kind of cool. Nice drop off there. Oh, I'm pretty much guaranteed gonna hit my bumper on that. And my long arm and my skid plates.
Nice.
Yep. Wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Good. A little bit of rock rail. Uh-oh. Oh, God. We're going to have to get out and see this. Here we go, Nino. Getting crazy with it. Made it look easy. So what the hell, I'm gonna give it a shot. It's big steps, but we're gonna try it.
That's one way to do it. Come, driver. 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 Not one scraper. Nice job. No. In the video, you going down.
End of the trail.
Hey, sorry, my radio was off. You there?
No, I died.
I know you didn't die. Oh, there you are. All right.
And here we are back at the cabin. Not bad for location. Well, that's going to wrap up day 2 at Windrock. Pretty fun day. We got another badge and all kinds of cool trails. So excited for day 3 tomorrow. Be our last day out here. And we'll see you then.